good afternoon, good evening, good morning. For whatever time of the day or the moment it is in your life, if you're looking for a pick-me-up, let me lift you. Let me lift you higher. Let me inspire the mind that is before me. For I do not see you, and for all you see is an image. Someone looking for likes, someone just looking, a personal thing, just for myself, and only for myself. And through the element of sharing for myself, of course, I cannot keep it to myself. It's just too powerful for my own thoughts, because I have no idea if it makes any sense or not. But in truth, not to look crazy, those are the words I choose. Because there's more truth with its own explanation from billions of people that have lived on this planet that will agree. There will be a minority that will disagree. Some will take no part. But there's those who take part, and the participation is the only place I can get that answer. Where's the truth? What is love? How can you determine what something is? How do you figure out the truth as little as letters of the alphabet, angles, the numbers itself that pertain to these angles, the way you spell each number, the way you design each number, the sequences of these numbers, and how these numbers work. And I'm going to see if I can just bring you into just a small area right now with me. It's right over here. Right here. Right here. Number 3 is the result of what is 1 plus 2. 3 plus 4 is 7. 5 plus 6, 11. 7 and 8 is 15. 1 and 2 is 3. What I'm doing in this equation right now, as I've showed you, as I've mentioned in an earlier video, okay, is I'm trying to understand when you work with 8 numbers, but only 2 per row, what is my equation? This is only the addition. I didn't do the multiplication yet. And here there are 3 numbers in a row, and I'm going to count to 8. 6, 1 and 5, 6, 1 and 6, 7. 2, 3, 4 equals to 9. Then I get 9 again. Then I get 2. Then I get 3. Then I get 9. So I've had 9 here is 18. And I had 9 here, but I'm quite sure I made a mistake. Let me see. 8 and 7 and 6 is 21. So I made a mistake. So I'm going to have to go over these papers again. 5, 6, and 7, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Irregardless of this mistake, let me fix that mistake. So we have 6, 6. See, we started with a 6. Our next row is 15. 1 and 5, 6. 1 and 6, 7. 2, 3, 4 equals to 9, 15, 16. 5, 6, 7 equals to 18. 8, 9, 10, 11 equals to 2. So we haven't repeated any of these numbers yet. 3, 4, 5 equals to 12. We haven't repeated 12 or 3 yet. Now we got, look at that, 3 and 3 back to back. So the 7th and the 8th line the same. The first and the second line were the same. Let's see how this is going to go. The first 2 lines became the same. These 2 lines were the same. Nothing's the same over here. So we had 1, 2, 3, 4 lines in between, 7, 9. Oh, look at that. There was another 9 here. These 2 are the same. Wow. So it's skip 1. You got 2. Skip 1. 2. Skip 1. So here we got 7, and here we got 2. Look at that.
So we have 3, right, over here. Wait, hold on a second. Let's not do it that way. 6 and 5 is 21. 2 and 1 is 3. Then over here is 9 and 18 is 27. 2 and 7 is 9. Then over here is 1 and 2 is 3. 1 and 2 is 33. 33 is 6. We got 3, 9, 6. So this is my 8. So here I counted to 8, right? And then it started over. So I started over on the third line here. So what should be my equations through this? I don't know yet, right? My equation here is the average here is 2.5. This row over here, there were 4 numbers. The average should be 6.5. 4 times 6 is 24. 4 times 5 equals to 22 plus 2 plus 24 is 26. And here it's 2.5. So we have to understand all the equations that are going on in the 8 house, right? Here we counted 2 per line. Here we went 3 per line. Here we went 4 per line. Here we went 5 per line. Here we went 7 per line. Right, here's another 8 per line. I don't know why it did that there. 7, 8 per line. Here we're working with 8 again. Why are there 2 numbers here? Somehow I repeated it. Look at that. Oh yeah, I repeated it. So I'm going to have to reprint up these numbers. I don't know why they're repeated like this. But anyway, so over here there's 7 per line. Over here there's 6 per line. Over here is 5 per line, 4 per line, 3 per line, 2 per line. I have to do the 8 per line, right? And the 9. And obviously 8, I'm going to count all the way to 36. And then I'm going to do it again. So I'm going to just have A and B when I count with 8. A, B, C, A, B, C, D, E. Here's through I. Here's through E. Here's through I. So every single line is going to tell me something different. So, okay, so there's this one. And then we're going to go to group 5. Where group 5 means we're going to count only to 5. So I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And every time after 5, it's not 6, it's 1 again. And here it's 9 per line. So when we count in groups of 5, and remember life, where does life start? Right? A, E, and I. It seems like everything is on that angle. Everything is on that angle. And I just want to show you something. You see these numbers here, right? They're always in levels. Right? So let me put another one here. If I reach from this one to this one, it's like the outside of the box and the outside of each of these boxes. The question is, do I go from the bottom here? Looks like a building, right? And then you have the wobble, the clock, the arm of the clock. It's going to go from here to here to here to here, but only inside this block. It'll hit this wall, 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 and maybe the oceans are all inside of here. I don't know. So anyways, here we're going to count. Here, okay, this is groups of 5, 9 per line. Here, it's 5 per line, right? Let me see. So that was groups, this is group of 4. Oh no, this one was 4 a line. This one was 9 per line. There's 9 here. And we're only counting to 5 and then starting over again. Here, there's 4. I don't know why it's all over the place. I'm going to have to reprint everything. Didn't come out the way I wanted, but that's okay. Right? And I replicated this again. So we have 1 and 2. This is 2 per line. 1, 2 equals 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Groups of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So here's my group of 4, and I only repeated it here. Right? So here's my group again. Here's my group of 4, so I count the 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then it's going to start over again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. So this one goes to E. So I found another mistake. I'm happy about that. And then we're going to go to number 4. And this is going to be 6 per line. You have 6 areas. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you count the 4 and you start over. And here you're going to repeat on line C. Here you're going to have groups of 4s, but 8 per line. So automatically you're going to have 2 to 1. 2 to 1 is going to show up, etc. So that's what I wanted to talk about then, and I'm doing it from 2. Okay, when I'm done, I'm going to come back. I don't want to use up too much of your time. The other piece I wanted to do with this is I'm going to do it in this video, but I think I'm going to make another video for this. Raphael 7286 in a constellation of Pegasus. The reason I did this, okay, and I should hold it up a little bit more, is to understand groups. You have one number.
all you can keep doing is repeating the number. Let's say you wanted to repeat number 1. So all you would do is 1. The line would be over. So it'd be 1, 1. Like, let me show you this, which is really cool. Let me show you this was really cool. When it's number 1, only one number, right? You're going to have 1, 1, 1, A, B, C, D. You're going to have 1, 1, 1, 1. Now you're going to have 2 per row. So if you have 2 per row, it'll be, let's say, A, B, C. You're going to get 1 and 1. And then you get 1 and 1, and you've repeated it. If you want 3 per row, you're going to get, let's say, A, B. You're going to go 1 and 1 and 1. And then if you want 1 and 1 and 1, if you want 4 per row, you're going to go 1 and 1 and 1 and 1. And so on all the way up to 9, but you're always going to be the same number. So your end result here will be 3. Here is going to be 2. Here is going to be 4. And when you get to 9, it'll be 9. And we're only repeating it one time. We're not doing mirror yet. I'm going to do mirror after when I'm done. Mirror means A, B. A is your primary. Then you get AB, which means I have A between B. And then you got, which would create ABC, right? And then you got ABCD, and you got the 4 corners. And then when you got E, you got 1 in the center. That becomes the average of these 4 corners. And at the same time, if you want, right, you see this here, you had this here, right? Each one of these can do this now. And the reason for that is you have the square on the inside now, right? The triangle on the inside. See the way I shouldn't have done it that way. I should have run it from here, but I didn't. Let's leave that one out for now. Now, okay, let's say I want to do 4 per line, right? And so I go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 will begin again, right? 4 per line and 4, the next row starts over again. So let's say I want to do 1 per line. 1 per line. If you start with the number 4 on your first line, right, you want to do 4 per line, right? So you do, let's say you want to do 6 per line, right? But you want to do number 1. So all you're going to do is put 6 per line, number 1. Let's say you want 6 per line, 4 per line, right? Like X, 1, 2, 3, 4. But let's replace it with number 2. So you're going to go 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. You want to replace with 1, you just go 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. You want to replace with 3, you'll go 1, 2, 3, 1. 4 per line. 1, 2, 3, 4. If you want to go with number 5, right? You go 1, 2, 3, 4, because only 4 per line. 5 starts on the next line. And we're going to run through all these sequences to understand all the sequences. What is it going to do? I don't know yet. I don't have the end result. I'll probably create a piece of art out of it, take a little bit deeper, connect the lines together, maybe solidify it by matching everything up to 3, 6, 9. Yes, 3, 6, 9. Everything, when you reach 3 or 6 or 9 lines, they will always give you the same answer. You want me to show you that answer? The 6th line, okay? The 6th line, it gives me 20. The 3rd line gives me 11. The 3rd line gives me this, but I'm counting with 7s, right? So that's not going to give me the answer. I have to count with 3 6s or 9, right? So if I go to number 6, where I got 6 per line, okay? 21, average is 3. 33, average is 6. Because we're usually when we count with 3, 6, 9, let me show you something. I don't have the exact number with me now, but 1, 4, 7, 2, 5, 8, 3, 6, 9. It doesn't really matter. But multiply all these by number 3. You'll end up with 3, 12, 21, 6, 15, 24, 9, 18, 27. 2 and 7, 9. 1 and 8, 9, 9. 2 and 4, 6. 1 and 5, 6, 6. 2 and 1, 3. 2 and 1, 3 and 3. 3, 3, 3, 6, 6, 6. So you end up with 9, 18, and 27, which is your 3 times 6 equals to 18. 3 plus 6 equals to 9. 9 and 18 equals to 27. Living in the big house of Bate, Jupiter. Venus, Jupiter. Remember, Venus, Jupiter. The cube tells us 2 reverse 5. Mercury reverse Saturn.
Saturn, that's right. Recreation in Saturn. Because we have 3, 6, and then we have 6, 3. Where do we get this from? We get it from here. There's many ways to do this. We have 1 and 2, 3, or we can have 6, 3. 9 here, take away 6, leaves us 3 in the center. 2 here, 1, 1, 7 in the center. 7 and 3 left over, 1 and 5 on the other side. Mars, 84 Pluto. There's 8 here and 4 here missing. Pluto and Mars, 135 equaling to the Sun's systems. Here, it's 3 and it's 7, creation at the gateway. This one's the Queen, creation at the gateway. This one's in Mars, Pluto. 7 and 3. Which brings your gateway into the house of bait. 3, you always need 2 and 1 for 3. Always 2 and 1 for 3. So where else was I with this? So that's this equation here. And if you can see with 3 numbers, right? It's 6 numbers. Sorry, 7 numbers. 1, 2. Okay. 24. Okay. Right. It's only the middle one. See this middle one here? No matter what you do, multiply any one of these by 3 and add them to a single digit. Multiply any one of these by 3, add to a single digit, or this one here, and this all changes. This becomes 3, this becomes 6, this becomes 9. This becomes 12, 1 and 2, 3. 3 by 5 is 15, 1 and 5, 6. 3 by 6, 18, 1 and 8, 9. Take this row here. 3 times 8, 24, 2 and 4, 6. Or do it by 6. Any row, here. 6 by 2, 12, 1 and 2, 3. 6 by 3, 18, 1 and 8, 9. 6 by 4, 2 and 4, 2 and 4, 6. Each one of these rows are going to tell a different story. But none of these rows, or sorry, I think all of these rows will give you 3, 6, and 9. 6 times 4, 24, 2 and 4, 6. 6 by 5, 30. 3 plus 0 is 3. 6 by 6, 36. 3 and 6, 9. 6 by 7, 42. 4 and 2, 6. 6 by 8, 48. 4 and 8, 12. 1 and 2, 3. 6 by 1. All these lines will give you 3, 6, and 9. These over here, interchangeable with this one over here, because one would be the head and the other would be the tail. When I flip these over, I have the same result, except the opposite dice. The green is 4. I said the green is 4. See the green 4? Green is 3. Red is 4. Red is green. Truth is the truth, and that's where the truth is. In the games, the calculator, the ATM, the keyboard, the dice cube, the game of craps, the odds, sports, hockey, baseball, football, doesn't matter what it is. The answer and the truth is right there. How you implicate it into the world we live, that's a different story. But wait, man created it all. The humans created it all. Well, who created the humans? The Creator. We were created to create through the eyes of the Creator with free will, to see outside the box, to not be confined inside the box, yet to love means to respect the others, that we are all I-ams of who we are. And how we decide and how we think and how it's interpreted is a whole big discussion for a better understanding. And who is it for me to say what's right and wrong? Only until you understand what it is to have the perfect balance weighing out. Thank you right now. Peace and love. Raphael 7286 in a constellation of Pegasus. You can look up, you can look at another brick on the wall with reason. You can look down on the floor and know our Lord gave me that gift and painted it with thine eyes. Thank you for watching this video.